You're listening to 102.1 The Edge, and you know what? You've got bands, you've got artists, you've got originals. I got one of them in front of me. Mike Patton's in town. The latest project, Peeping Tom, along with Dan the Automator. The phrase "keeping it real," I don't think it could apply to anybody more succinctly than it does to you and your approach to Mike, to the music that you make. It's like painting. It's like the canvas is clear every day, I guess, when you get up, and wherever the inspiration comes, it puts it together. Congratulations! This is a great record.
Thank you.
I mentioned you got your mojo going on this one.
No.
Let's first talk before we get into the music. The biggest problems with CDs that I think that people have with them is they have no inherent value as a format because they break when you open the jewel case.
They're ugly.
Exactly. You've managed to make a CD feel like a record. So first, I'll tell us about this, who designed this, and it's a great packaging and what the heck it is, because I like it a lot.
It's a little hard to describe. I like to give it to friends and then let them figure out how to open it.
Right. It's you open it up, and on one side you have like the album, then you have the tray over here, and it all stays together, and it's like an old kid's toy or something.
Pop-up book.
Yeah, exactly. But let's get to the music of Peeping Tom. Describe the project, Dan, and all the other guests that are involved in the record.
Ooh, lots of guests, lots of good times. Nora Jones on there. Got her cursing like a sailor.
Yeah. was that hard, or?
No, believe it or not.
Yeah.
She was in the mood.
And you got a little Razzle on there. There's a whole bunch of people.
Massive Attack.
Yeah.
Montobin, Dan the Automator.
And Dan, how did you get involved in the project? What's your history?
I mean,
with
we're
Mike?
both.
Yeah.
Me and Mike were both from San Francisco,
Yeah.
and we did an album together a few years back called Lovage, and he's made various appearances on other records. So, I mean, basically, we go out and eat and drink a lot.
And then the music's the dessert.
The music happens.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
Actually, we're pretty hungry right now. So
Yeah.
you might want to tell us where we should be going.
Yeah, any recommendations?
What do you feel like? You're from you're in San Francisco. I can't send you to a place like Town Hall, an equivalent to Town Hall. You ever been there?
Yeah, I've been to Town Hall.
Yeah.
Town Hall's great. Eh?
Yeah.
It is great.
But, I mean, maybe aren't we near Chinatown a little bit?
Yeah, you're not far from Chinatown. Yeah,
There's good Italian food in this city.
great Italian food. Yeah. So yeah, there's lots of friends across the street. If you just want to go get
What's
some.
the best Italian place?
Hey, Chironi. There you go. We'll hook you up.
You were shaking the though.
Musically, is there any connection from going back to the Haight-Ashbury to that whole thing to today? Like, is there any? Have they ever documented like this would be like a San Francisco museum or Hall of Fame to help people understand the rich history and how it's and where San Fran starts and Oakland stops and that whole area? Is it documented?
That I know of.
No, 'cause I don't think anyone really understands because, from Sly and the Family Stone and all that
Right.
stuff. But then we also had that whole Night Ranger period.
Oh, yeah. and bad hair metal.
Yeah, so it kind of hurt the
Right.
the lineage. Just like we have good hip hop, but then we also have entertainment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's kind of we get a little bit of it all.
Dan, anything you're working on also we should know about?
Well, next couple records coming out probably in the very near future has got the new Deltron album's coming out pretty soon.
Yep.
Getting done. It's not coming out yet. It's getting done, and a couple other records are getting done that I'm not going to talk about yet.
Are you getting now requests to work on records that you like out of from every aspect because of just all the different projects you've worked with and you?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't really do too much R&B or too much modern country kind of thing,
Right.
or even modern jazz. But even with jazz, I got to produce Jamie Cullum. I guess that's
Right, yeah.
It just depends.
I don't know what Jamie Cullum is, but it's something.
It's its own.
Radiohead will never be the same. We'll leave it at that.
Good.
As I say, for fans of yours, this is just another great trip down this street, and we'll go down the next one when you serve it up. Mike Patton, Dan the Automator, Peeping Tom at the Phoenix tonight. This is 5 Seconds on 102.1 The Edge.